Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and today I'll be playing my Seablock game. What happened in the previous episode? I don't remember why we are looking at the dashboard, to be honest. I have no idea why that's happening. I see we have a shortage of plastic. That's expected. We have a shortage of sapphirite, a little bit of steratite, actually steratite a lot, and rubite. I think that's also fine. This part is not looking too great. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe what I should do now is to focus on these blocks. Let's try. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. So I would like to be producing a lot of these catalysts. Let's go there. The question is, how can we do that? Yeah, I think we should build this block before starting to produce more ores. Right, we already have a production of nickel and silicon, that is good, but I feel like we might want to get the catalysts out of the way. Now, here, what should we do? Let's say that we want to turn this part on. Good. And how exactly would this work? We could repurpose this build. I think I'd like to mostly rely on this build actually. And we could reprocess geodes as well here. Alright. Yep. I believe so. Let's see, so here we have how many? We have 24. Means that we have 4 lines of 1 plus 5. Let's try, you know what? Let's forget this part. I'll build a new one. I'll build a new one, but I'll just rely, I guess, a little bit on the layout here. For example, for these things, right? Let's calculate what exactly we are gonna be producing. We would like to get this hybrid catalyst. How much do we want? This part, no, not this one. Is aluminium. This one needs 94 per second of crystal catalysts. So that means that we'll have to deal with like large numbers, maybe 150. Let's try to go for this one. So we need some mineral catalyst and we need some crystal catalyst. This stuff is coming from crystal seedling. Okay. And this one could come either from crystal seedling or a little bit from slag. Sorry, I'm not sure what to think about it. Let's do it differently. Let's say we'll be producing this thing from mineral sludge, and mineral sludge will come from. I want to be using, I think, slurry filtering. I think this is a better one. Let's think a little bit. Slurry, mineral sludge. I guess we could use it from this one and also from this one. I don't know proportions, let's say 50-50, though in reality it will probably be something different. And here, oh no, not here. Yes, here. We will be producing it again through the same process from spot. We'll have charcoal filtering. Good. We require a little bit of charcoal here and here. 7.5, 7.5, just a tiny bit. Looks good. It might actually make sense to deliver it by the trains from somewhere else, because I don't think we'll have enough space in this block, but we will see, we will see. So, what do we have now? We have a need for lots of crystal slurry, and we can get it through this process from crystal dust, right? How would we get crystal dust? We would get it from all of this, and all of this will come from washing. It will say matrix solver, and wow, we need a lot of them. Here, let's observe. Like how many beacons do we have around? I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. Around 4 beacons each, and here we have like 8 beacons each. Good. I think I might have. I might be overbuilding it a little bit. Let's say if you're going for 75. How hard is this? Well, first of all, we'll use faster beacons, and with that done, this side has exactly 20. So if I place this thing on both sides, we will get, if I place it on both sides, we are gonna get 40 here. So the final number will probably be closer to, well, if you go for 30 for one side, it's almost, let's adjust it a little bit, let's fix it so it looks nice. 29.5. I feel like that's it. Oh no, that's too much. Just say 29. Okay, good. 29. Now, this ones, we can add speed beacons to all of this. Let's do that. So if we add a bunch of speed beacons, we'll need exactly one machine. I think. No, we'll need 2 there and 2 here, and a little bit here, but if we add 8 beacons for this 3, right, then it becomes enough. 8, enough, and here also 8. Good. That's blue, yellow, and red. Let's see. Blue, yellow, and red. That is great. That's awesome. So we can copy this whole block, pretty much. We can pretty much copy it. Oh, and we have a little bit of charcoal production right there. You know what? Maybe I should just somehow make this part work. So here we are producing... Oh, we are liquefying those. We are liquefying and getting this kind of sludge. But we want a little bit... I don't know. Do you want this process or something slightly different? Because this is us getting sludge, but we are also producing this thing. Oh, and we are just voiding it. I see. So we have only this process. let's think. Let's think. So we have here 39 beacons. Mm, 2.9, that's nothing. Like if we add, oh, we can add prod modules here. Okay, that is good. We'll have prod modules, and let's say 4 beacons maybe. It's already a lot. Here, if we add 4 modules, a couple of beacons, it's gonna be great. And here, just something like that. It already looks great. So what we actually need to beacon in this case is the following. We need to beacon this filtration unit and this filtration unit. So we'll have to have 2 filtration units. I could actually be right here in theory. Right? We just have both of this here. This one, what are we doing here? Very, very interesting. So this is the output, but we can potentially receive some input from the side. And we could kinda build it, I guess the same way here. Yes, let's not invent something completely new, completely different. We'll just do something, and maybe in the future we'll improve this build. We will see. So I would like to remove this block. I would like to remove this block actually, and this block. So I want this 4 blocks gone. I will add a proper intersection. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. We have 4 intersections. Next, what are we doing? Is this turned on? Yes. We have a hit. We do. We can remove this part. We can remove this one. Next, I would like to. Well, actually, I'd like to copy this block. Let's copy it. I'm gonna paste it here. Can I paste it here? Well, I guess it almost works. Good. Next, what can we do? We need this thing is sulfur positive. We could export sulfuric acid and then import it, but for now, let's not try to optimize this part because I'm not actually sure that this is the way to go. I feel like we might want to beacon all these washing plants, to be honest, but I don't know, I'm just not ready to do that. I want to be able to clear this line completely, and for that I need some kind of production. So let's just build 1 block or maybe 2 blocks of this thing, and then in the future we might, improve it, make it a little bit better. We'll see. We will see. So this stuff is being fed back in. I do not like the way it's done here. I would like to copy this part and do it right here, like this. Second thing that I don't quite like is, I mean, it's okay what we are doing here. This part is not okay. The insert was here a little strange. Right, we'll delete this one. What we're doing here. Oh, it's coming from what? Oh, that's interesting. Right, this part. I don't believe we actually need this line now to think about it, because that's the input that we are feeding back in. Right, and it's just not needed. We are not really feeding back the dust. Let's leave this splitters there, just in case we start receiving dust. And here, I feel like we need to ask for a provider, sorry, requester. Could be requesting things here. And what would we request in this case? Let's think. I think we would request the ores, and we combine 3 ores there, and probably 3 ores here, and we should be able to send them in here. Or not. We can definitely send stuff from this side. I'm not sure we should be sending things from the other one. It's a little bit tricky. I mean, we could potentially remove this part or move it a little bit higher. Yeah, maybe that's the way. Let's remove this thing and move it like this much higher. Okay, so these are the inputs. Good. Next, what do we have here? Let's check. We have some water. Should I just create a blueprint of the water here? Maybe? Tiles. Yes, I want to get the tiles. Let's paste this. How should we do it? Like that. A little bit here. Now we can. Good. Oh. What's going on? No. How did this happen? Electric pole. What? I don't know. Oh, it's because of this one. I see. We got it disconnected. Let's do this. We're disconnecting the spot. We have disconnected it. Great. I feel like this will be the output. The problem is that we don't really need this part. At least I don't think we do. What we do need here is something very, very similar to this one. Instead of... Right, let's compare the recipes. We need to see like what's happening here. Here we are taking purified water and crystal slurry, and here we are taking slag slurry and purified water. So if I want to have a similar process. Right, let's delete this whole block. This is output, we are getting it here. This part will work like this. Good. Perfect. It just works. How many beacons do we have around here? We have 39 beacons for this part. So this one. How much mineralized water are we producing here? Overall, let's see. So we have excess, a little bit excess. Well, we actually have a huge excess of crushed stone. And if we wanted to produce mineralized water, this one, from this excess, how would it work? We would consume 23. So if I went here and said that it's like 90%, wait, we would consume 4.8, 47. Oh, no, wait, I'm confused. This, oh, it's the other one, I see. It's this process. So the question is, why do we need this process? I don't think we have space for it, to be honest, because here we'll be producing mineral sludge, here we'll be producing crystal sealing. I think, let's ignore that one. Let's say we don't have that process. So what do we need? We will still be consuming all this crushed stone. We'll have a little bit of excess. So this is not, like, that's a not good build for what we are doing. But if it works, if in the end it works, then, you know, it's good enough. Then it is good enough for us. Now this part, I'm not sure I like this connection, so let's remove it. And, you know, I'm also not sure I like this part. How can we fix this? Well, I think it's pretty simple solution. Just doing like that, and we're swapping it with a better stuff, just like this. Just here, and we could move this block to the left. Now the problem here are these filters. Oh, it's a huge problem. That's a pretty huge one. Should I build the same thing on the other side? How many beacons do we need here? So if we go with this filtration unit with, let's say, 39 beacons, this filtration unit that produces sludge, produces this thing. If we go with 39 here, wow, that's a lot. I don't know what I was thinking when I was designing this part, to be honest, because I kind of have a feeling that it's way overbuilt in like, oh, maybe it was with T1 models in mind. Maybe that's how it was done. Yeah, that was probably it. That was probably it. That means that this part could be done much simpler, right? Grab this one, let it go here, and then somewhere there. That would be pretty much the same thing. So let's copy that, and we're gonna paste it here, like that. Okay, what do we need on this side? We need a different recipe. Here, this part will be reprocessed there. Hopefully it will work somewhat. Just wanted to, like, you know, mostly work. mostly work. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that. Now, what we can do, we can actually, I think, feel like we could use these things right above, right? So the one here will be working like that. The one here can be working like this. And we could have like one right in the middle, potentially. Just one, yeah, probably just one. Have one right in the middle that will also be working. Right. Let's see what's happening. What is happening? Where is our blueprint with this art? Let's place it down. And I feel like we're missing something else. I feel like we are missing this part. Right. Let's copy this. Say that we want tiles. And we are not really interested in anything else. Right, so we are removing everything except tiles, and we want to paste it right here. Good. So it looks like it's just this part. That is good. Next, here, what do you have? What are the stations about? These are about... what is the name of the thing? The name is hybrid catalyst. So these are catalysts. Let's do this. Catalysts? No. How do I type that thing? It's catalyst. That's input of geodes. Let's just, I guess, add all of them here. We accept all geodes. You know, the funny thing, we can even accept the dust. Yes, we'll take the dust as well. No issues with that at all. Right, let's say that the dust will be coming from this side. How can we actually connect the dust? Let's see. So we could, I guess, have something like this. This could be the path that brings us... Oh wait, that's not the dust. This is not the dust. We could be bringing dust... Wait, what is this? Let's start doing something. Where is the splitter? We could be bringing dust from this side, I think. Need to figure out how to connect that. Well, you know, it's pretty simple actually. Just like that. This could be our dust. Right? So let's say that here we are taking crystal dust. This is crystal dust. And this one says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 geodes. Let's go. Let's start with I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter how we start. It's all the same. 1 geode. Oh, this is dust. Oh, right. This contains dust. 1 geode. Second geode. Is it 3rd geode? Let's say 4th geode. Here we have a fifth geode and the final, last geode. Does this look good? That's what we want to see? I think so. It's not a provider for sure, it's a requester. Right, we can figure this part out later. That is input of that, I guess, 1, sure. And that's the input. Oh, I think I took a screenshot or something. That's 2, except we usually call them differently. Usually 1 is the one closest to the block, so we have to swap them a little bit. This will be 1, and this will be 2. Nice. Good. So something is happening here. That is awesome. It's a bit strange. What's happening here is a bit strange. It's fine. Because ideally I'd like to give priority to this part over this, but how can we do it? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have like all these buds. Okay, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Right, 8. 8 lines. And we could... Let's do this. I would like to do that. Is it like this? This to are connected. Can I reach this part? I cannot. How do we solve the problem? We are adding purple there. And here what we are doing is the following. We're connecting 1, 2. And we'll connect it over there. Let's see. Enable disable if condition, well, if enable is greater than 0, I would say. That is our condition. So if it's enabled, we'll be doing that. And here we don't actually need this thing. We can just place a tiny decider, I think, combinator. Yes, we could add a decider combinator here. And here what we want to read belt contents. Also hold. We definitely want to hold this continuously, as long as the items are on the belt. Exactly. That's exactly what we want. I do not want to be getting any warnings here at all. And surprise, surprise, I would like to request a little bit of each kind of geode. So a little bit of this geode, a little bit of, right, not this one. We're asking for geodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a little bit of crystal dust. Right? That's what we want. Now the question is, how much should we ask at a time? Maybe, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 things between 500 stacks. So it's 70 stacks each. We want to have 70 stacks each. Let's ask if we can deliver at least 50 stacks. And we'll be asking for 70 stacks here. It's not a lot, you know. It's probably gonna be fine. It's probably gonna be fine. It's not a provider. Let's request the thing. We should be getting some stuff delivered. Some deliveries should be happening now. Let's find and copy this block. I want to copy it in a couple of spots. I'd like it to be here, for sure. I'd like it to be here as well. Good. Right, and what we'll have here, we'll have a connection, like that, and we'll say that oh, interesting. I mean, we could just stop it. I'm not sure. We could have a problem here. Could have a problem. I would like one belt to be able to go through in any case. Whatever happens, I want to be able to take one belt. And here we would like to have this, I guess, kind of connection. No, it doesn't look like this. Whatever happens, I would like one belt to still be sent forward. And here what we'll do, if everything it's true when there are no inputs. If everything is equal to 0, if there is nothing, then we enable the thing. So now it's enabled. Good. That's good. Where are the deliveries? It's a requester. 50 stacks. You're asking for 70. It should work. It should work. The trains should be coming, but they're not coming for some reason. Right. It's okay. Let's continue with our build. We copy this part and paste it right here. Oh, that is the problem. Right. Move it back to this side, and we can change this back. Oh no. Okay. We will fix this part a little bit. It looks fixable. Is it? Maybe not. And we need to move this part slightly to the side. This. Changed. And placed just like this. Good. I don't understand why deliveries are not coming. Oh, because we have nothing to deliver. Got it. We had these blocks processing. We had those processing the jobs. That's good. That's okay. So we'll just need to keep an eye on this part and see how well it works. This thing, I think it looks fine. Here we'd like to be producing ferros. No, not completely ferros. We want to be producing crystal seedling. That's what we're after. And here we'd like to have this process. Okay, good. Good. We are getting there. We are very, very slowly getting there. Okay, we have some deliveries finally happening. See, we want mineral water and wastewater. It will come from here. It will be sent over there. Good. This one works. This one needs purified water. How much purified water do we need? Let's quickly take a look. We need, well, just a tiny bit. We need just a tiny bit of purified water. Let's do this. So if we place this one here, we will have purified water delivered from this side, just like that. We would want to clarify all the excess, maybe like this, and we would want to feed it with something. Yeah, so what we have here is not exactly the, the perfect build, but I think It's fine. It's gonna work somewhat. It's gonna work a little bit. What's next? What is next? The best part is that this setup is completely like it's balanced. It's balanced. That's good. Let's say we want to send the things out. How do we do that? I feel like we can do it the following way. On this side, we could be getting this input. On this side, we could be getting this too, right? We will have to add some limits. Yeah, let's see. Right, we need to set some limits. And we want to copy these inserters, right? These are the inserters that will be inserting stuff from here. 1, 2. Is it just 2? Is the inserters, auto inserters enough? Well, we could have third one here. Right. Copy this. And we could repeat, I think, on this side. Right, good. This one is not needed. I think we did it. Just want to use the speed models, I think. Here we are getting speed models. Everything is looking perfect. Okay. Let's see. Is this gonna work or not? That's the question. That is the question that I'm interested in. Oh, right. The output here. The output here. Yes, it's a catalyst. It is output 1 or 2. Yes, this is actually 1. And this one is output O. Oh no. Catalysts. This stuff. This is again output 1. Copy, paste. This is second output. And we will have some limits here. That's a bit, yes, unfortunate that we have to do that, but it's okay. It is okay. Now, why this part is not working? Because we are missing substation and the water. That's fine. Why we don't have any speed models? That's a good question. Let's take a look at our speed model production. We are short on something. We are short on blue thingies. What happened with them? Oh no. No problem. Right, let's fix this. Let's fix this. We are gonna fix it like that. We are gonna void this thing. Can we do that? Yes, we can be. Oh, it's not good. Looking good. Well, we can void it like that, right? We could move it here, like this, and we could say that we'll be using overflow valve, just like that. And now we could have small storage tank here, just in case. Right, let's use this process. to void this. So what will be happening? We'll be crushing green and red ones into this material. I don't remember the name anymore. It will be converted into like slurry or whatever that thing is that requires just the purified water, which is like free, infinite. Everything is kind of infinite in Seablock. And we will send it into these clarifiers to be clarified. Crystal slurry. Yeah, we are waiting for this one to be placed. Where is our robot? Friend? Robot, where are you? I don't see any robot traveling from... Oh, here. No. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I need... Not in line. I need this one. My bad. But like, this is gonna fix the problem, and we can actually do that for all of this. Don't think about it. Right? Let's do it. This one, and for this one, we just gonna... Oh no, that's kind of bad. I just realized what I'm doing is bad. Because this is not enough. It's gonna be consuming all of this all the time, which is probably not what I want. Let's temporarily disable it over there, but we need this part to be a little bit smarter. I don't want to always be consuming these things. Like this part, I want to clarify it only in case we are not producing anything on this belt. Right, let's get back here. What is the condition here? The condition here, right, let's think. We have 512 slots. 512 divided by 3. Oh. Got to open a calculator. 512 divided by 3 materials. It's 170. So 170. That means that let's take a look at the names again. Names are fine. 170. That means that this part that provides them when we have at least 144. This looks fine, but we want to allow 150 of those. And the stack size here, we cannot see it, like we can kind of see it. It's actually 200, so 30,000 is our limit. Maybe a little bit more, maybe like 30, not 35,000 for sure. Okay, let's just calculate. 170 divided by... No. Divided by 200. Wait, 85? Oh, not divided, multiplied. 34,000 is actually our real limit. Right, where we are. This is Crystal Catalyst, so we are going for 30,000. Oh, you know, 32,000. We have a limit of 34, but we'll be fine if we get 32. Or, 33. Let's try to get almost full thing here. Now, this one, the outer one, is brown, and the inner one is orange. And I feel like that's it. That's our station that is giving us some amount of catalysts. We did it. Should probably wait a little bit to make sure it works correctly, and that it doesn't, that we don't have various issues with the build, but I think it should work fine. It should work fine. Do we want to multiply it like times 8 kind of thing? Or not? Or should we wait a little bit? Because the way to, multiply it is going to be very, very simple. We're just copying this and rotating it 3 times. We'll copy it with station names, and it's just gonna work, I think. I feel like, yeah, it will work without any problems. One thing that we could do is actually start exporting crystal dust, because how much crystal dust? We have 11,000 of crystal dust, and the thing is, we do not really need it. It's a leftover from somewhere. What is that? Okay, that's interesting. It's like we started trying to do some cobalt processing. Never finished that one. That's okay. Right, let's get to this one. And we had this spot here. I would like to request 200 dust here, because now we actually have a way of consuming it. Like, we can send this dust to the station, and it should be processed. Let's get back. Let's get back. What is this? Do we need the spot? Do we need Javelite? Why are we still producing Javelite? I never stopped it, did I? And this one? It just stopped working for some reason. Okay. I guess we can figure out later what exactly is going on with those 2 blocks. They do not seem to be high priority for us at this point. Right here we have lots of options for like producing this various kinds of catalysts. Let's take a look. How is this thing working? It's kind of slow, I want to say. It's pretty slow. Why is that? We are not getting that much slurry. That's not good. We're not getting that much slurry. Oh, because this thing is lacking some speed models. You know what, let's add some speed models. Just like that. I'm actually surprised, but it also kind of makes sense that this is sulfur positive. Right? Does it make sense? We never clarified anything. I think it does make sense that the spot is sulfur positive. You could have improved it by sending sulfur out there. Well, not there, like here. Sulfur requires water, processing it, and getting back the acid. But let's not go there just yet. Let's not go there. What do we see? We see that see this part is a little bit short on crystal signals. You know, that's okay. I feel it's okay. It's a bit surprising that insurgents have priority over loader, but yeah, that seems to be the case. Looks like insurgents are able to grab things just a tiny bit faster. Just a tiny bit faster. Everything is working here. We are. Well, actually, this thing is just slow. And this thing is completely green. So they're both green. This is even a little bit yellow. How can we fix it? We could add some speed models in here. But apart from that, I would say we just, I guess, need to wait a little bit. Right. These ones, maybe these ones. So this should have sped this up quite a bit. Right, and now we're experiencing problems with this part. It's fine. Oh, look at that. We got the dust. The dust is being sent here, and I would like to say input priority from the right. I would like to get all this dust first. That is the highest priority. And here, of crushed stone, more than 10,000. How much crushed stone do we have here? Oh. Oh, that's how it worked. Right, we had this connection. We need to connect it with the wire. I see. So I broke this part a little bit. Like that. Okay, good. Now this block works because we have too much crushed stone. This is perfect. Awesome. This is awesome. We should have the same one here with the red consumption, should we? Should we do something similar there or not? I think that's the question. I feel like we should. Let's do something like that. We will split it like this. And here we will merge it with right side having the priority. So we'll be sending the stuff along two belts. A little bit for it. You know, production. Well, not production. You know, one belt from the red geode crusher machine and one belt from blue one. Yeah, this thing will be built, and I feel it's gonna work just fine. Right? Yeah, we do have some crushed ore here, that's good. Is everything looking fine everywhere? Have we shot on anything? Well, we used to be shot on speed models now. It says that we're missing only 14. I feel like this block, this thing, actually works more or less correctly. This is good. Need to make this part a little bit smarter. I want to like almost look at the content of like the block here. How should we do that? So if you have if you have two of these belts stuck, we'll have 16 items on those. So if we have exactly 16 items, you know what? I think it's fine, because if the it's okay. I don't like what's happening there. Let's just add it to do. Add new. Fix clarifiers at splinters, something like that. Turn dashboard thresholds. What was that? Oh, maybe I wanted to adjust thresholds a little bit, but it's fine. We don't have to be focused on this now. Okay, this is good. I like the flow here. I like what I see. So it seems like it looks like we're giving priority to the orange one. That is okay. So it's actually nice that inserters are giving priority to this one. So if we can produce orange one, we will be producing orange one. If we cannot, then the production will be focused on well, not even on one of those, on both of those. But if only one is needed, it will still work. You know, this is not that bad. It might be not the most efficient build here, but it's fine. What's the name of this? Actually, I don't have the name. Just look at the past hour. Catalysts. Well, not this ones. The other three. And we can see, like, production has improved a bit. It's gone up, but it's also a little bit hard to tell because we didn't really have. I feel like we didn't really have a huge need for those, to be honest. Yeah, I don't feel like we're experiencing a huge shortage of this. What is this? I don't want these things. This one, yeah, I don't want efficiency modules here. I mean, I probably won't. I probably do, but later on, not right now. And here we have like lots of requests for efficiency modules. I'm not quite, not exactly fond of those. Right, let's see. This is green. It is working non-stop. These two are doing something. This part is working. It even clarifies once in a while the water, which is not exactly great, but it's also not a huge deal. Nice. If we take a look again, we see that we have 9,500 of orange and a little bit of green, a little bit of brown. Good. And we could build these blocks, like we could build 16 of this, right? It's gonna be great once we do that. Until then, let's just add maybe those stations there. Yeah, let's just wait. Why didn't we build this one? What happened? Okay, and now we have built it. Good. Can we do anything else? I mean, just to not have this thing anywhere here, we could landfill this part. Let's landfill this part. Our robots will be a little bit busy while that's happening, but that is okay. That is okay, and we can start producing silver and gold ores here. Do we need anything else? Silver, gold, I would say iron and copper. We do have a slight shortage of iron, it seems. Oh, right, we also have zinc ingots. Do we have zinc production anywhere? Oh, we don't have zinc production. That's interesting. We don't have zinc production. Maybe instead of uranium here, we should be producing zinc. That is very interesting. Very, very interesting stuff. Right. I think we should start removing this. What is going on? Right, lost power. Right, we don't have power. Oh no. Right, this is what's causing the alerts. That is the reason for alerts. That's not good. That is not very good. Let's take a look at our dashboard. What are we missing? Well, we're obviously missing crushed ores. That is okay. We have all of these things now. We're missing plastic. We're missing lots of plastic. So maybe plastic is the next thing that we should be building. But maybe not. I really want to get to black circuits. So we can have black circuits built right here. But the problem is that in order to get those, well, substrate, I think is going to be pretty much the same as substrate here. Let's compare them actually. Real quick. So this is substrate: copper, silver, fiberglass, ferrichloride, copper, gold, fiberglass, ferrichloride. So it's like literally the same stuff, just a tiny swap in the recipe. Now here, it's the same plus CPUs. Here, it's instead of red circuits, we need green and blue ones. And we need nitric acid, but we have lots of nitric acid, right? In this build right now, we are requesting sulfuric acid. We can just swap it to request nitric acid. Substrate, it's the same thing. Instead of this single belt, we would have to, and I guess this belt, we would have to have two belts and like merge them, like 50-50, I think. Because whatever we build for black circuits, it's not gonna be like, oh. What I was saying, whatever we build for black circuits, we will not really be able to support that. But well, it's clear to me what needs to happen now. It is very, very clear. We need to produce gold ingots, silver ingots, and we actually need to produce gold and silver sheet coils, potentially together with wire coils, but I'm not 100% certain about that, because here we have a copper wire coil, right? But we're still missing, right, we don't have tin wire coil and tin thingy here. I could delete this one actually. We don't have those. That is interesting. Right, and we are missing this part as well. I already deleted conditional enabling. I think I want to go there and turn on that block. Maybe turn on this one and this one as well. Right, so let's do this. Let's go. Turn this one on. I think the next episode should be about the ores. Now that catalyst situation is solved, is like fixed. This part is fully built. Good. This one is also fully built with the offshore pumps. Good. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. We need to build these two blocks. Then we'll get this part. Oh no. It wouldn't help us to go for black circuits. Right. Here's the problem. Yeah, it wouldn't really help us to go there, because this part requires chrome instead of titanium. And this one requires platinum wire. So we would need platinum. And we do not really have it. Don't really have platinum. So we would need to build this line. What's the name of this? Cupric dust. Right, this is powder, right? We need to have cupric dust production and ferrous dust production. Oh no, we'll need more than that. This is not enough. We'll need this and this thing. We need to get it up to platinum. Okay, that's quite a bit different. Okay, let's do it like this. In the next episode, we'll try to build this block, these two blocks, this like pair of blocks and this pair of blocks. I think we should be able to do that because it's essentially just copy pasting. Pretty much this part and I guess like this part or something. We'll just copy paste those, and it should work, I think. And then we will have to start focusing on cupric dust process. If you look at these processes, what do we actually need here? We need some lithium salt. That's fine. We'll request that. It will be delivered to us somewhere from somewhere. We need sulfuric acid. We already have the spots reserved for this. We know that sulfuric acid will be coming from here, and the wastewater will be delivered there. Right, we have this sulfuric, wastewater, acid, 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 acid. So we have this already set. And the actual process seems to be pretty straightforward. For some reason, decided to use ceramic filtering. Oh no, I didn't decide on that. We didn't have a choice. We had to use ceramic filtering here, because that's the only option that we have for like filtering the spot. We would need to get this. Let's see. We would need to get copper. We need to get this 3, but this I need it in very, very tiny quantities. We can have a single station powering all 4 of these materials, actually. And here, the numbers for... what's the name of this product? Ferrous dust. Are a little bit higher, to be honest. It's like 32. 32, 32. We need sodium hydroxide. Wait, it looks a little bit different than this one. What's the reason? What is the reason? Wait, and now I see here we need 42. What is going on? Was I looking? Alright, I was looking at the spot. That's fine. So if you look at this process, cupric dust, we need 42, 42, 42, and 16, which is still possible to power from one station. And this one can also be easily powered from one station, except for sodium hydroxide. Why do we need sodium hydroxide for this block? Ferrous sludge requires sodium hydroxide. And this one, if you look at this, oh wait, it also requires sodium hydroxide. But we decided to produce it on site. I'm not convinced that's the way. I'm not convinced we should be producing it on site. Let's remove this. No, we will be requesting it from somewhere and it will be delivered to us because... oh no, because this thing requires chlorine and hydrogen. Oh, that is the reason. Okay, so we will be producing them on site. We'll have a lot of the stuff and all, like this thing will be able to power, to supply this part. And we will be able to keep it completely isolated. We will have some losses of chlorine gas, I guess. Well, so be it. We will have some losses. That is still okay, I feel. I feel it's okay. could even send it out here in theory. Let's send it out. No, but then we'll just... I kind of don't want to void it, but at the same time I feel like we will just void it. For now we'll be voiding it, this chlorine, but we can always like adjust things a little bit later. Okay, we have the plan. Good. Awesome. Let's move to the block that we designed in today's episode. Well, we designed it pretty quickly. Spent lots of time just chatting and planning what to do next. Oh, look at that. We are getting something. That something is getting delivered here, and this got stopped. Look at this. Only one is being sent up, and the reason I did it, the reason I'm still allowing one to go through is because just in case we are very, very unlucky with the type of the this thing, with the type of the geode, and we have problems with mismatch of proportions of crushed stone and kyselast. So we shouldn't really have a problem with that, to be honest. I don't expect us to have problems caused by that. But that's kind of general idea. And yeah, as you can see, the red one is going down, we are getting some yellow. Yellow is all getting consumed. And yeah, some others are kind of also getting used up. So this block seems to be working. Nice. And we are free to start deleting this line, because as of this moment, we do not really need it anymore. And it might make sense to double this production actually. It might make sense to build a copy like here, you know, just copy this thing and paste it, you know, turn it around, like mirror it pretty much, and paste it in here. I'm not sure whether I should swap it to use the stations here. I think when we do that, it would make sense to remove this block and to kind of have this setup, to start exporting wastewater. We'll probably be exporting it from this side further to that thing, and importing sulfuric acid from this side. I think that I feel would make the most sense, and yeah, we shouldn't have problems with this one. But that's for sometime later. Because, I mean, it would help, because then we wouldn't have this shortages anymore, and it would be quite nice. Maybe we should do it before we start producing base ores, because once we start producing them, we'll have a huge shortage of that. So once we start building these two blocks, and these two blocks will consume a ton of crushed ore, so it might make sense to actually fix this spot first before going in that direction. We'll see. We will see. Let's take a break here. Thank you for following the series and watching the episode. That was episode 284. We're getting closer and closer to 300. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!